So race 17 on the line. Looks as if one of our outfits has missed the start. He's got a lot of work to do to catch up, but one outfit that hasn't missed the start at all is the outfit number 1 of Whitelam and Nathallie Matthijssen. They've got away once again, come round off that first turn. Now it's Shaun Harvey that's got the chasing to do. He's in second place. Barry Bennett is the rider in third at the moment, but Shaun Harvey is the one that's got the pressure on him to try and close that gap and not allow the European champions to get away from them as much as they possibly look to do at the moment. I just wonder, I think he's taking the same sort of line as Josh Goodwin and Nathallie on that top turn. This bottom bend. Can't quite see the angle they're taking coming out of the bend, and up the middle of the back straight they look very smooth up there. They go in quite tight into that top bend. It brings them out in the middle of the bend, and then it's turned back in hard to try and cut the exit off. One more left to go to make it 2 out of 2. He's thinking level par with Josh Goodwin. Shaun Harvey, no answer at the moment as he's got quite a gap and he knows it. He'll be driving as hard as he can, trying to keep the grip on. Again, as we saw with the left-hand sidecars, with these Continental sidecars, it's a balance of stopping the back wheel spinning too much, keeping the drive on the best you can. As Whitelam and Nathallie make it 2 out of 2. Well, race 17, let's quickly give you the results by number only of race 17. If you're keeping your programs 100%, then we get back to the 500 solos. 1, 72, 7, 23, 68, 123, 127.82, 60.47. I'll come back to confirm that one for you, because we're quickly underway with the Vince Kitchen Memorial Trophy. Second leg rides for the solos, and indeed what an impressive start this afternoon from number 93. That, of course, is James Shanes. He had a win first time out. That one he had to work for. He had to get past Paul Cooper. But this time he's out on his own. He's got Roger McDonald in second place to him. Then in third place, Adam Filmer. But he's already opened up quite a gap. And it is the very impressive youngster James Shanes that's going up the back straight. Sets himself up for this top bend. Keeps the drive on. Keeps the drift on. Drives down past me, takes the start that flag, and into that pit bend. Well, he really is out on his own. He's able to pick his racing line quite simply, get the fastest possible line he can. That's a very, very smooth ride once again from James Shanes as he sees the checkered flag this time and makes it 2 out of 2. He's setting himself up to be the man to catch this afternoon. So let's quickly give you the result of race 18. This is the 500 solo second leg. 93, 14, 24, 41, 212 and 111. 118.22, an incredible 68.47 average. Now I'll reconfirm the result of race 17. You should have had number 1, 72, 7, 23, 68, 123, a winning time of 127.82, 60.47. So already we have coming off that top bend, the riders out for the second time this afternoon. Now once again we see Peter Carlson up against Andrew Appleton. Now has Andrew been able to change anything between the two races? Has he got any more speed on? Has indeed Peter Carlson changed anything? He looked very, very quick, and he certainly looks to be in control. He is going to be competing in the World Long Track Series, which a lot of you that follow the track racing will know we've had a few rounds of the World Long Track, and indeed we had the team competition here last year. And it's a very different sport if you travel to the big tracks on the continent. I understand his first qualifying ride is in the huge track in Bielefeld in Germany. So this is very, very good practice for him, and he certainly looks to be making the best of it. Andrew Appleton, with a very experienced long tracker himself, no answer to Peter Carson at the moment. But those two have broken away from the rest of the field, and it's Peter Carson that's looking to make it 2 out of 2. Checker flag being made ready for him, and Peter Carson does take that checker flag. Andrew Appleton has to settle for another second place. Number 11, Paul Cooper, finishing in third. And number 96, Georgie Wood, finishing in fourth. So, race 19, we see him out again, and that familiar number that I'm sure a lot of you recognise, number 86, goes in first place, but the rider is Peter Carson. In second place, number 22, Andrew Appleton. In third place, number 11, Paul Cooper. Fourth place, number 96, Georgie Wood. Fifth place, number 181. Sixth place, number 80. The winning time was 1:16.90, 1:16.90, 69.09, 69.09. He's getting quicker and quicker as the afternoon goes on. Well, I was expecting to see the riders breaking away from the start line once again for race 20, but for whatever reason they've been pulled away from the start. Whether we're missing one or two riders. Looking at the pit box, can't see any action there. So look across to that solo start line once again, and they get themselves underway. Chance for riders in this one to pick up some very valuable points. Again, in this event they will be competing in semi-finals, scoring continued points into a big final at the end of the day. That is number 7, Harlan Cook away. Number 92, Charlie Powell in second place to him. And well, it was indeed those two that were up against each other in first and second in their last ride. So Harlan looking to make it 2 out of 2. Looks very comfortable at the moment. Charlie Powell still in second. Andrew Whittaker is the rider in third. So the last lap flag goes out for Harlan Cook as he comes down faster with one more lap to go. Charlie Powell is the rider that perhaps should be pushing him hard, but there's a big gap between first and second place. Harlan Cook looking very, very quick indeed as we watch to see what sort of time he puts up. Will he be able to compete with Peter Carson and James Shanes later on in the day? So race 20 then, completing the second leg rides for the 500 solos. A win for rider number 7, making it 2 out of 2, Harlan Cook. In second place, number 92, Charlie Powell. In third place, number 171, Andrew Whittaker. Fourth place, number 17, Gareth Hickmott. Fifth place, number 19, Dave Mears. Sixth place, number 82, Ben Ilsley. And the winning time, 1:20.57, 1:20.57, 66.84 they averaged. So we now turn our attention to page 15 in your programme. We're back with the Mixed Steer Memorial Trophy for the right-hand sidecars, their third leg rides. And as I suspected, they're already making their way to that start line. Well, if we look to race 21, a chance to see Mark Cossar, the series leader at the moment. He's had 2 rides and 2 maximum wins. Closest to him is Rob Wilson. Paul Whitelam is in amongst it as well. We'll see who makes the best of the starts, but Mark Cossar most certainly the outfit to beat at the moment, and Carl Blyth passengering for him. But Paul Whitelam not happy with things at the moment. Andy Colvin it was that was talking to the starter. He's now back on the outfit, so a very experienced sidecar man, Dave Steer, organising them on the starts. And as they get underway, who's made the best of it? Well, Rob was very quick earlier on, but Mark Cossar has made the best of it. Joe Mogg is in the mix as well. He had a win second time out, so he's up in 3rd place. He'll be chasing after Rob Wilson. Paul Whitelam in 4th place. So work to do for Paul Whitelam and Andy Colvin as they watch the outfits in front of them breaking away. Mark Cossar and Carl Blyth with a very at the moment. Oh, Mark Cossar really does look determined to get his name on the trophy once again. You never know, we might be able to get him to engrave it again for winning it last year, but maybe that's why he wants to win it. Joe Mark holding 3rd. He's under pressure now from Paul Whitelam. Those two looking to have a battle for that 3rd place. But already the last lap flag is being made ready for Mark Cossar. Look at the battle for 3rd. We've got Paul Whitelam trying to go wide. He cuts back underneath. Right, coming out of the bend. Jack Cutler looking over his shoulder. Where is he coming from? He'll try and indicate to the driver that he's coming in tight behind us, or he's going for the outside. That's about the only messages passengers can give their drivers, is if somebody's coming up tight on the inside. There's all different signals they've worked out, whether they can grab the hip and say that he's coming up the inside. Well, the checkered flag goes, and Joe Wilson, he gets that 3rd place for a very impressive heat ride for number 37, Mark Cossar and Carl Blyth. They've made it 3 out of 3. We'll definitely see them in the semi-finals. So, race 21, it completes 3 rides for Mark Cossar and Carl Blyth, and it completes 3 wins. Number 37 in 1st place. In 2nd place, number 24, Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders. 3rd place, number 98, Joe Mogg and Jack Cutler. Good ride from them, keeping in front of 4th place finisher there, number 92, Paul Whitelam and Andy Colvin. In 5th place, number 99, Pete Colvin and Steve Colvin. 6th place, number 5. The winning time, 136.88. 136.88, 58.65. So we're underway with race 22, and as we come down past me, it's Clive Stoneman that's made the best of the starts, and they're all bunched together going to that first turn. Gareth Winterburn and Liam Brown it is that have gone a long way round to that first corner down the back straight, and they've now got themselves in front, looking very quick on this pit bend. Oh, now they've got a chance to good battle going on for that 3rd place. Robbie Wilson on the inside, John Hiscock on the outside. John has ridden this track many times. He'll fight his way all the way to the checkered flag. But this is a good ride from Gareth Winterburn and Liam Brown. Still this battle goes on for 3rd place. And as we look to see Gareth go into this pit bend for the 3rd time, I've been watching that battle going on for 3rd and 4th place, because John Hiscock has tried the outside. I'm sure he's going to cut back and try the inside. He's got an outfit on the inside of it. And Simon Hill that's worked his way, and there's problems for John Hiscock. No, perhaps there isn't. He's got it going again. It hesitated as it came past us. He's got machinery going. So Simon Hill it is now that takes up the battle to try and get that third place, but no taking it away from the rider that's getting the Chester flag. It is Gareth Winterburn and Liam Brown. So race 22, completing their third leg rides, a win for number 48. Gareth Winterburn and Liam Brown. I'm sure we're going to see them in the semi-final. In second place, number 57, Clive Stoneman and Roland Broomfield. In third place, number 42, Robbie Wilson and Bradley Steer. Fourth place, number 16, Simon Hill and Terry Madley. Fifth place, number 184, John Hiscock and Carl Bell. The winning time was 1:39.16, 1:39.16, 56.84, the average speed. So, race 23, we get underway. Here's Colin Blackbourn that's made the best of the starts, but he's got Myles Simmons and Kevin Woodley in close pursuit as they go around that first turn. So Myles has been forced a little bit wide in the middle of that bend, but it should mean he's got speed on down that back straight. We're not out of it really with third place as well at the moment, because as they come closer in this pit bend, Colin Blackbourn setting the pace, Myles Simmons in the second. That's sitting in third place. He had a win first time out, you might remember. So he shouldn't be out of contention with these two as they go down the back straight. Myles Simmons on very new frame and engine this year sits there in second place. He said he was going to use this meeting to try and get used to the bike and the new engine. He's closing up on Colin Blackbourn. So he's again gone a little bit wide around that top bend. Try and get a better line coming out of that bend and better line down that back straight. Now again you can see the characteristics as Colin tries to line himself up for the best line around this pit bend. It does give the advantage for the rider behind the same thing seems to be happening on those bends, but Myles Simmons and Kevin Woodley not being able to capitalise on it at the moment as Colin Blackbourn hangs on to it. And he's looking to consolidate his points with another win. He's driving off that bottom turn for the last time. Colin Blackbourn takes the win. Myles Simmons in second, Matt Pombola in third. So, race 23 it was, and we complete the third leg rides for the 1000cc sidecars. A win for number 25, that'll do his point scoring no harm at all. Colin Blackbourn and Martin Smith. In second place, number 9, Myles Simmons and Kevin Woodley. In third place, number 15, Matt Pomerola and Dan Crawford. In fourth place, number 18, Mick Stace and Nick Barker. The winning time, 1:42.25, 1:42.425, 55.40, the average speed. Will Penfold has had wins this afternoon. Martin Cuff has been scoring well. And remind you that with the left-hand sidecars, it's the top 6 point scorers that battle it out in a big final at the end of the day. They're off the start line and up that back straight, sorting themselves up, trying to get the speed on as they go into this top turn. 4 outfits only in this one. You can see Erwin Balman back in third place, but setting the early place. Martin Cuff, Will Penfold in second spot. So Martin Cuff and Colin Clark pursued by number 22, Will Penfold and Ricky Pay. As they come round that pit bend for the first time, up the back straight they go. And I'm sure that Martin Cuff will want to get maximum points from this one to make sure he's got a chance of winning that big final. Gets driven a little bit wide, but Will Penfold with no answer. Erwin Balman and Alex Balman still there in third. They've not let that gap change, but they've certainly not been able to close it down. Will Penfold drives hard going up the back straight, trying to get back on terms with Martin Cuff. They've got one more lap to do anything about it. He drives hard coming off the bend. You can see that Martin Cuff is going very wide getting out of that bend. Got to find a little quicker in the middle of the bend to give him drive tight but quick coming out of that top bend. And as I say that, you can see that Colin Clark looks over his shoulder, knows he's got nobody close, knows that they can just pick their line round this top bend, pick up yet another checkered flag. Now that completes their third leg ride. Will Penfold finishes in second and Erwin Balman in third. So, race 24, a win for number 128, Martin Cuff and Colin Clark. In second place, number 22, Will Penfold and Ricky Pay. In third place, number 7, Erwin Balman and Alex Balman. In fourth place, number 215, Sean Jonas and Glyn Saunders. The winning time was 140.46, 140.46, 52.83 the average speed.
I should have looked at that car for 5 minutes and had both front doors wide open to get the heat out. So they look like they've laid down again. But they've had quite a long walk because I took them right up round there. I took them over the back to where the machine was, and then come back and then he said, "Can you go to the gate?" So we went over there. But that was the way to set. I mean, when we first got there, you know, before the practice, yeah, everybody sits in their car, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, I'm not cancelling anything up.
So we stay with the left-hand sidecars, and well, a question really, I suppose, is can Charlie Ridley and Harry McQuirk make it 3 out of 3? They sit on this start line. They've got Billy Penfold to contend with, Andy Pack, Tony Penfold. The tapes go up, they get underway. Well, I think they've already answered it. They've got away from the rest of the field and left them standing as they go down that back straight. Come round past us for the first time, and it is that outfit of 130 that have made a very good start and got themselves well and truly out in front. Second place at the moment, is trying to close the gap, but there's no answer to Charlie Ridley and Harry McQuirk at the moment, as they've got a very, very big margin on the rest of the field and go round that top bend very much in control. This again is how they can then just pick the fastest line. He's coming out right to the flags on this finishing straight. Lines it up for that bottom turn. Goes to the back road a little steering on. Looking to get a quick line up that back straight. The rest of the pack battling out for third, fourth and fifth. And there's changes going on down the back end of the field. Right at the front there, Charlie looking to make it 3 out of 3. As he sees the last lap flag, machinery sounds good as well as he comes past us. Andy Pack is there in second spot. Now the battle is grown for his third place now, because Morgan is on the inside of Tony Penfold. Those two together as they go around that bottom corner. Tony Penfold just with the better of it coming out of that bottom turn. But as we see the checkered flag being made ready, Charlie Ridley and Harry McQuirk making 3 out of 3. Andy Pack and Michael Chittenden finishing second. Will Penfold Tony Penfold, I should say, has won the battle for third place. So with a very quick time once again, win making it 3 out of 3 for outfit number 130, Charlie Ridley and Harry McQuirk. In second place, number 292, Andy Pack and Michael Chittenden. In third place, number 25, Tony Penfold. In fourth place, number 244. In fifth place, number 113, In 6th place, number 125, and the winning time 1:37.42, 54.65 they averaged. So by number only, 130, 292, 25, 244, 113, 125, 1:37.42 the time, 54.65 the average. So more pictures of indeed Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown in action. As we now move to the 500cc sidecars, and we will in fact see Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown in this one. They don't meet. Well, that's interesting because remember, with the 500 sidecars they go straight to a final. So the first time that Josh Goodwin and William Matthijssen will meet will be in the final, because again they've been kept apart in this third leg. Josh goes in this one, William will take the place of Dave Cavell, who goes in that second leg. Now underway, and it is Josh that's got away from the start, so he's going to set the pace right from the beginning. That's Barry Bennett moving through on the inside. I can see in those distinctive red leathers. Josh Goodwin gets away on the second place. Now they've been scoring consistently this afternoon. Tim Larson sit on 9 points overall, but Barry Bennett wants to change that. He wants to get better points this time as he closes right up on Tim Larson in second place. Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown have got away from them as a real battle in second place. Number 7, Barry Bennett and Nathallie Steellingwerf are the riders in the red outfits in third place at the moment, and they're closing right up on the back wheel of Tim Larson and Les Plesner. And again they've got that inside line on the top end. Tim Larson trying to come back in. He knows he's got a slightly quicker line on the outside, but this time Barry Bennett's got the rest of it. Dan Berwick, I think, is moving up as well. Could have a challenge for that third place. But Barry Bennett has won that second spot. A good ride from him in this one. And there definitely could be a change for that third place. Josh Goodwin making it 3 out of 3 as he takes the checkered flag. Watching this battle for third, Barry Bennett takes second place, and that is number 68, Dan Berwick, that's got himself into third spot. So race 26, the third time out for the 500cc Continental Sidecars, a win and making it 3 out of 3 for outfit number 3, Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown. In second place, number 7, Barry Bennett and Evan Hughes. In third place, number 68, Dan Berwick and Mark Hopkins. In fourth place, number 112, Tim Larson and Lars Plesner. In fifth place, number 18, Rob Heath and Sam Heath. And sixth place, number 143, Keith Richards and Glenn Fletcher. The winning time was 129.30, 129.30, 59.62 the average speed. So you should have had 3, 7, 68, 112, 18, 143, 129.30, 59.62. So we get underway with race 27, and well, I was going to ask the question really, but I think it's already been answered. Can William and Nathallie Matthijssen make it an even scrap bit to get into the final by having 3 out of 3? I don't want to make it sound like it's going to be a match race between those two, but that really is looking how it's planning out, because William and Nathallie Matthijssen have looked very, very controlled this afternoon. They look very smooth as they go down that back straight into the top turn. They've got an excellent line coming off that top turn. Very much in control. to get the maximum drive coming, particularly out of the bends and up the straights. That's where they get the speed on. It's then a matter of just controlling the machinery as it goes round the middle of the bend. Letting it just drift itself out of the exit of the bend, and then just making sure you put the speed on once you've got the wheels in line. One more lap to go to make it 3 out of 3 in a real maximum speed. These two outfits more or less the Goodwin Trophy this afternoon. You can understand why he's been so impressive across the European circuits. This really is a partnership and a team that's come together over the years. Get another checkered flag, making it 3 out of 3. Shaun Harvey and Danny Hogg take second place once again this afternoon. Race 27 then, the last qualifying leg of the 500cc Continental Sidecars, and a very impressive win once again for outfit number 1, Whitelam and Nathallie Matthijssen. In second place, number 72, Shaun Harvey and Danny Hogg. In third place, number 23, Steinerslund and Mark Fredriksson. In fourth place, number 10, Tony Cook and Paul Smith. Fifth place, number 123, Paul Moorcock, and the winning time of 128.72. 128.72, 60.25. Well, we've quickly moved on to the third leg for the 500 solos, and as they sort themselves out down that back straight, is it the distinctive figure of Peter Carlson that's got to the front? It most certainly is as they come round past us. Adam Silver is trying to put a challenge up to him, but well, you may have heard Dave's interview earlier on this afternoon with Peter Carlson. We were all surprised to see these having a go at this, but he thought it would be a good pre-runner to his campaign in the World Long Track. That's going to be a tough competition for him this year. But he said this morning that this is the very first time he's been on a track like this, and certainly making the best of it. Adam Silver, the rider, is leading the pack for second place at the moment, coming under a bit of a challenge. So this really is impressive to see. I think a lot of you will recognise the number of Paul Hurry, and remember seeing Paul come off that top bend in that very similar style. I think there's a lot of conversations going on between the two of them in the pit. See the last flag being taken away. It is checkered flag once again. A very impressive afternoon for Peter Carlson. He takes 3 rides and 3 wins. A good scrap for this second place as they come off the top end. Very close finish between Adam Silver and Andrew Whittaker. So, race 28, we start the third leg rides for the 500cc solos, and it's 3 rides, 3 wins for number 87, Peter Carlson. In second place, number 24, Adam Filmer. In third place, number 171, Andrew Whittaker. In fourth place, number 19, Dave Mears. Fifth place, 82. Sixth place, 181. Seventh place, 111. The winning time, 118.55, 118.55, an average speed of 67.86, 67.86. So, race 29, and already they're over there on the start line. We see once again James Shane's in action, Harlan Cook in action. Now, James could make it 3 out of 3. His times have been very, very quick. He's not long out of youth racing, and certainly showing us this afternoon that he's a competitor for the future that's going to perhaps take some of the big spoils.
And how many races is that?
Right, most of
The green green flag goes up, and I shouldn't ignore the fact that we've got Harlan Cook in this one as well. He's had 2 rides and 2 wins. They get underway as they go down the back straight. That looks like James on the inside of that first turn. He's taken a very, very tight line. Don't think he's got the lead at the moment as he comes off that top bend, because the lead is from Paul Cooper. Trying to get past Paul Cooper. Paul will have had time to work on the engine, I was going to say, work on the brakes, but James goes flying past him on the exit of that bottom bend. So Paul Cooper's now going to do the chasing with Harlan Cook sitting there in third place, watching what's going on in front of him. James they're just out of the youth racing. Paul Cooper heads down that back straight, long track style, trying to get the extra ounce of speed he possibly can, but there's no answer to James at the moment as he comes off that top turn. Moves the head slightly, looks around, he's thinking, where is Paul Cooper? He should be closer than this, but he isn't, as he's got away from him onto that top turn, and he's going to be seeing the checkered flag for the 3rd time this afternoon. That's 3 rides and 3 wins. Paul Cooper gets another second. I'm sure he's going to make it into the semis. Harlan Cook finishes in third, and 2 wins and a third for him. So we will see these riders again in the semi-finals, or indeed, they go straight into a final. No, they do have semis. Race 29, a win once again, very impressive from number 93, James Shanes. In 2nd place, number 11, Paul Cooper. In 3rd place, number 7, Harlan Cook. 4th place, number 96, and 5th place, number 14. The winning time was 1:18.61, 67.45 they averaged. So, race 30. Underway on that far side, looking for the very distinctive white leathers of Andrew Appleton, but at the moment we've got another rider away into that first bend. They sort themselves out. Andrew Appleton, I can see on the inside. Charlie Powell has had a real battle this afternoon and made the best of the start, but Andrew's got it now on that 5th bend, and it is Andrew Appleton that takes over the lead. It goes up the back straight, leading from Charlie Powell in 2nd. So Andrew's now got himself a little bit of clear track. He can work out the best possible line what he's had earlier on this afternoon. Charlie Powell, pursued by Gareth Winterburn in 3rd place. Gareth closing the gap. You can see that Charlie does drift slightly on the exit of the bend. But Andrew Appleton will see the last lap flag. Has he got a quick line? Has he worked out the fastest way around this circuit? Will of course qualify for the semi-final with 4 more points down, and then of course the victory time at the end of the day. The rest of the field goes by me and they prepare the checkered flag. It is Andrew Appleton that comes out alone off that top turn. This will be an impressive win for him. Carrying him through the semi-finals, I'm sure. Indeed, we lost Charlie Powell on that bottom turn. I didn't spot that because we've got Gareth Winterburn has come through for 2nd. Good to see that Charlie's quickly up on his feet. He was losing the back end on the exit of that turn, I noticed earlier on in the race. And he's possibly put it down there, but good to see he's back up on his feet quickly. So the last of the qualifying rides and the 3rd leg ride for race 30 in your programme. It was a win very convincingly for rider number 22, that's Andrew Appleton. In 2nd place to him, number 17, Gareth Winterburn. In 3rd place, number 200, Scott Creswell. 4th place, number 41, Stuart Mears. And 5th place, number 80, Jason Newitt. The winning time, 1:20.05. They averaged 66.48. So you should have 22, 17, 200, 41, 80, time of 1:20.05, 66.48. So as I'm sure you've seen that we've got the marshals and officials taking a very well-deserved break. We'll now sit down and try and work out who it is that qualifies for the semi-finals and the finals. I suspect that Dave will be up there in the pits with the radio mic trying to get some word with the top point scorers. They've had a lot of experience of all of the racing this afternoon. They know they've got the semi-finals and finals to come. So we'll be back with you with all those qualifiers. Remember, there is the Grasstrack stall open. That's the Grasstrack Riders and Supporters Association. Lots of goodies for sale, and they are doing membership for 2014.
We're joined now with Rob Wilson. Rob, you nearly got him.
Yeah, but nearly ain't quite good enough, is it really? And obviously Mark's our top man, so yeah, I was pleased with hanging on there for a few laps, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, obviously you're in good position going into the semis. 2 seconds and a win.
Yeah.
So it's not over yet.
No, I mean it's all about the last one, but then I'm sure Mark knows that, to be fair. So he tends to up his game, and he's a young man, isn't he? So.
Well, you did something that nobody else has done so far this year. You held him off for a good couple of laps. Have you learnt anything from that?
Yeah, only that he's quicker than me, really, to be honest with you. But no, to be fair, he's our top man and he's the man to beat. So yeah, I'm pleased. Well,
yeah. There's a few other riders around, and you look a lot quicker than them. I mean, we can't just focus on Mark. You're certainly in the game.
Yeah, for sure. Mark. I mean, sure, Mark wants the competition as well, but. Yeah, to be fair, he's come off the back of Australia. He's done very well, extremely well there against the best in the world, really. Yeah, and I'm glad I could just hang him hold on for them few laps. I mean, hopefully we can do it again. But like I said, he's a young man and he's keen and he's got his bike set up about right. So fair play to him.
So since your heats, as now we're coming on to the semi-finals, have you altered anything on your outfit?
All we've really done is just try and make it a bit quicker in a straight line, really, to be fair. But I'm not sure if it's going to work out or not. We'll see.
They're just scrubbing off the top, I think, out there now. Do you think that's going to make a bit of a difference?
Yeah, I mean, it'd probably make it slicker again, to be fair, with a little bit of drizzle. So, yeah, hopefully we've gone the right way rather than the wrong way. So,
well, best of luck, Rob. You've obviously given us a bit of entertainment today and hopefully a bit more to come.
Yeah, hopefully we can get amongst it anyway. Cheers, lads. Thank you.
We found left-hand sidecar riders Charlie Ridley and Harry McQuirk. Last week you won at Matthijssen Aces and you seem to be carrying on in that vein.
Yeah, like I said last week, new bike, so we're just trying to get the wheels in the right place. It's a big flat open track which is quite suited to the weight of the multi. We can get some speed and carry the speed through the corners, which is a nice way to be, so enjoying the day.
Yeah, it looks like you're enjoying it. You're sort of making a real fast gate and then just leaving them, really. That seems to be your tactic.
Well, like I say, we've improved the suspension on the new bike and the whole thing behind it was to get us out the gate, and obviously today it seems to be suited and working, so yeah, very happy, really. Harry's doing a sterling job, so yeah, we're obviously back to a level playing field now in the final, and well, hopefully we can do a repeat of what we've done in the last 3 races, so yeah, look forward to that.
Yeah, we've just got the finals to come, and so far, Harry, you haven't been beaten. Do you feel any pressure for it?
Yeah, I mean, it's the beauty of the Grasstrack at the end of the day. It's anyone's game. We'll see what it's like, there's no telling, you couldn't pick them apart, so we'll have to see how it goes.
It must be a good feeling from when you're sat there, where you're sat, as you leave the gate, and today you've been absolutely flying out the gate. As you look back into the first corner, you're well out and clear.
Yeah, absolutely. It is always a nice feeling to know you got out the gate first, and sort of to know you're safe in front. It's nice.
Yeah, and hopefully a bit of retribution as well, Charlie. Last week, obviously at Maidstone, you won the meeting, but you didn't feel like in the best way after Will dropped out. But this week, a bit of retribution.
Yeah, we've been struggling to beat Will for probably a season and a half, and finally nice to get on top of things. And even the heats we've not been in, we've been, the times have been good. So yeah, it's nice, and it's nice, sitting on a bike that you've put all the measurements into. It's a bit of a lottery, isn't it? You just, I've only done what I think's right, and probably wouldn't suit a lot of the other riders. But yeah, at the moment, seems to be going okay. So
yeah, so far so good. It all looks like it's suiting you. Good luck, Charlie, and good luck, Harry. Hope it all goes well in the final.
Lovely, thank you. All the best.
We've found Will Penfold and Ricky Pay. So far so good. A win in 2 seconds. Final to come. How are you feeling about it?
Yeah, been struggling a bit. The first race was alright, and the second 2, it's just been struggling for grip. It's just haven't got the corner speed. The others are, they got quite a lot more corner speed than us, and I think that's where we're losing out. It's the straight line speed that's really making us struggle with, got one more wheel to use, and we've changed every single one we've got. So we've been trying everything.
Yeah, what is it? Is it a speedway tyre?
No, we've had narrow trials, wide speedway, and now we've gone back to the trials.
Right. So, is there anything else that you've changed? You changed gearing or anything?
Yeah, we've been up and down on the sprockets. It's a really nice track to ride. It's just a lot different from what we're used to. It's so big, and you can actually use your power. And yeah, you got normally have your setup for your small little tracks and what you're used to. Whereas this is totally different, and it's thrown everything out really. But yeah, really enjoying it. It's nice and smooth, and sit upright going down the straights and have a picnic.
Yeah, and how are you finding it on the back, Rick?
Still a learning curve, but I'll get there.
And it's like Will said, it's a fast track. It's completely different to last week. So do you prefer racing on a track like this?
Yeah, it's a lot easier.
Just having a picnic on the way down the straights, I guess. We've got the final to look forward to. Obviously, Charlie we've just spoken to, and he's going really well today.
Yeah.
But do you think you fancy your chances? I mean, last week you had the disaster in the Mason Aces final.
Yeah, no, the bike's quick. It's just, first race we made the start, second one it span up, and the third one it span up. So hopefully now what we've done, it should get it out the start. Hopefully.
Hopefully, that's the plan. Well, best of luck to both of you.
Start and see what happens there.
Yeah, best of luck to both of you. Obviously, it's good. You know, the bike looks good. The Kevlars all look good. Everything looks tidy. You're certainly bringing left-hand Sidecars on the right way. Best of luck for the final. Hope it all goes well.
Brilliant.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Well, we found Peter Carlson now, Swedish speedway rider. Peter, it's your first Grasstrack, 3 wins out of 3.
Yeah, I can't be unhappy about the result. I guess it's totally different to what I'm used to. So trying to get the feel of the bike really and have a good ride, you know. And I was a bit happy with my last ride, you know. I got a smooth ride and felt okay. So,
how have you ever ridden anything like this before?
No, I did a long track back 10 years back, you know, and that was a lot of fun, you know, but it's totally different to this, so that was smooth and dirt, you know, so this is a bit rougher and grass, obviously, but yeah.
Yeah. What brought you to Grasstrack? I mean, why did you suddenly have decided to come and have a go at Grasstrack racing?
No, why not, you know, you have to find things out, don't you, for yourself and see if you like it or not, you know. So I thought it was a good opportunity, and I've been asked a couple of times over here, you know, of the hurries, you know, if I can do this meeting, but it didn't clash this year with Speedway, which it has done before, so that's okay. I thought let's do it, you know.
Yeah, well, it's brilliant to have you here. Obviously, it's added a lot of interest and certainly raised a lot of eyebrows when you went straight past Andrew Appleton in your first race. Were you surprised by how much pace you had straight away?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's fast or slow. You know, it's like you say, I won the races, but you know, it doesn't really count, I guess, in the finals and stuff. And so we'll see. You know, I'm happy if I cross the line first.
We've got you're obviously unbeaten, and we've also got James Shanes here, who's unbeaten. Have you ever heard of James before today?
I haven't seen many of these guys, you know. It's totally new game for me, so I'm sure, you know, they have to treat my position with respect and the bike and the track, you know. It's a bit different for me, but so far so good.
Well, it's great to have you here, Peter. It's been really interesting watching you get to grips with the British Grasstrack. The rain's now coming, so you've got the British weather to deal with as well. Hopefully the final goes really well, and hopefully we see you on the grass again someday.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
From the past, Nick Saunders, who is going to do the presentation for us. We're going to go, if you put that down for a second, we're going to go third to first, okay? So, in third place on 16 points, Martin Cuff and Colin Clark.
Stand here for photographs.
you're doing all three?
I'm going to take a photo of all
All
three.
three.
First three, if you just hang about. Yeah.
Everybody's got Sorry, I was just testing the camera.
That's all right. Yeah, if you stand in front of there.
Yeah, and you're going to have a posy. So you're looking after the flowers?
Right, yeah. So the winners are going to have
Just the winners? Just the winners? Winners and runners up. But not third place? All the winners. All the winners get winners. In second place, on 17 points, Will Penfold and Ricky Pay. Right, the winner on 21 points, Charlie Ridley and Harry McQuirk. Everybody done their photos yet? No? Sign up for your photos, lads. You coming in and see you've done the presentation? You're going to be in the middle of them? All done, everybody? All done? Pardon? Jay, they're all having the flowers. All having the flowers.
Who wants a pansy?
At least you got some water in the cup to feed them.
Yeah, that's it.
I bet you like champagne. Now you'll all have to take another photograph because they've got flowers.
It's done.
Right, now, ladies and gentlemen, we're now going to call up a gentleman by the name of Peter Castle, who has a special shield to present, and the chosen winners are Will Penfold and Ricky Pay. There you go.
Excellent. Brilliant. Stand in front of the flowers again.
All done?
Excellent.
Do you want to get invited? Do you want me to?
Yeah, sure. That one there, is it? Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we have Yvonne Kinchin come forward, please? Yvonne, are you here? Are you want to do the presentation? We're going to, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do the 500 solos now for the Vince Kinchin Memorial Trophy. And Yvonne's kindly agreed to present the trophy. We're going to go third place first, okay? In third place, on 24 points, Colin Cook. Now, the first and the second both finished on 27 points, so it's worked out on times. And in second place was James Shanes. You didn't get the shout for me, did you?
Well done.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a big round of applause now for the winner, first time on the Grasstrack, Peter Carlson! Well, after that big build-up, he's not here. Peter Carlson, anybody know where he is? Well, hopefully he'll come on the end. And
looks like you'll have to give us a song, Dave.
Yeah, I think we just have to sit and wait for a minute, Yvonne. Okay, we may call you back for a photograph if we find Peter Carlson, gentlemen. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, over to Jim Head.
Thank you. And if you think I can talk as loud as that, you've got another thing coming. Right, we're starting with the 500 sidecars, and for the Leicester Goodwin Trophy, I'd like to call up to present the awards. Joe, you can come and join me. And I'll shout the best I can. Finishing in third, outfit number 72, Shaun Harvey Danny Hogg. So I will try and explain the next bit to you as best you can hear, but clearly, as Dave had in the class he's just mentioned, we had a tie on points. We said what we do is look back through the race times. It was building up to be a spectacular final, and I'm sorry to say that finishing in second place due to a race time in race 19 of 1:16.90, we have in second William and Nathallie Matthijssen. So I think you all know exactly what I'm going to be saying now, because winning the Leicester Goodwin Memorial Trophy, and up here winning it for the very first time, it is Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown.
They're worried.
So while they have all the photographs taken, I just wanted to quickly say that if you can all hear me at the back, of course if you support this class you can see that we've now got what I believe to be a future champion. And not surprisingly, the Sidecar Association have worked really hard to get the European final this year in this country. So I think you'll agree, we need to support this guy because he's definitely in with a chance. It's September the 7th, it's High Easter of course, and I hope I'm going to see you all there. But well done this afternoon for the first running of the Leicester Goodwin Trophy to Shaun Harvey Danny Hogg, William and Nathallie Matthijssen, Josh and Liam Brown.
I won't get my engine service no more, will I?
It's alright, how Bob is that?
So just one more class to get through, the 1000cc sidecars, and this one was for the Mixed Steer Memorial Trophy. Incredibly, this trophy has been won by the same crew for 4 years. Could they do it again? Well, finishing in 3rd place was outfit number 24, Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders. Oh, well, it would help if I had somebody to present, wouldn't it? She's been working tirelessly all afternoon. Claire, if you can come and join us. Doing a fantastic job as a lap scorer and keeping me in order in that caravan. That's right. Right, we've got 3rd place, finishing in 2nd place, Gareth Winterburn and Liam Brown. Well done, guys. That's the important.
Well done, Gareth.
And it means this magnificent trophy, they obviously don't want to get rid of it, and perhaps I can remind them to engrave it from last year's winning for this year as well. Maybe get a discount on the engraving. It means they won it for 5 years running, Mark Cossar and Carl Blyth.
Right, just stand in the middle of the other 2 pairs and get some photographs. In the middle then. Hold on. Hold it. Yeah. Look at the camera.
So with the photographs taken, a big round of applause for our sidecar winners, Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders, Gareth Winterburn and Liam Brown, and the incredible Mark Cossar and Carl Blyth. So as you can probably hear him a lot clearer than you can hear me, it appears we've found Peter Carlson. So Dave, back we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we have Yvonne back up, please? Yvonne? Yvonne Kinchin, you still here?
Yeah, she's coming through. Yeah.
Okay, Jane Shays and Harlan Cook, if you'd like to come back to this corner with the trophies. Ladies and gentlemen, first time on a grass track. Big round of applause, please, for the winner, Peter Carlson.
Stand in the middle of the other 2.
Give them another big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, riders will be paid out down to 6th place at the back of the marquee. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all from me and Jim. Have a safe journey home. Thank you very much.
So we get underway with the first race of the afternoon. And very quickly Mark Cossar wanting to stamp his authority on the racing. Under a bit of pressure though, not having it all his own way in that 3rd place. Well, he has got a rider in close contention as it gets very, very close going up that back straight. We'll sort out for you exactly who that is. And James Shanes it is that's come round on the inside of Paul Cooper. Oh, a great ride for James Shanes. Should get used to it. Oh, he locked it up coming out of that bottom turn though, and he's been caught going up that back straight. So we've got a change of leader as they come round off that top turn. As the rest of the field moved away from him, but Colin Blackbourn has got away. Oh, it's all very, very tight for that second spot as they come round that pit bend for the first time. Will you find a gap on the inside? Not this time, he's going to switch to the outside. Terrific turn from Gareth Winterburn. Well, he looked as if he was going to go a long way round the outside. He almost locked it up on his nose, dived underneath, got inside, and he now takes the lead from Colin Blackbourn in second. Length of an outfit, but Mark Cossar has gone wide and he's going a long way around that first turn. Mark Cossar looking to get the edge going up the back straight. Rob Wilson will look for drive down that back straight. He knows he's got the line. The two of them go into the pit turn together. Rob Wilson on the inside, Mark Cossar on the outside, and Mark Cossar has almost locked it up. Mark Cossar again has gone through right line to that bottom turn. In a speed to Gareth and indeed Mark Cossar has done the same thing, or has he? He comes out of that top turn on the inside, he's got the line, remember, but Rob Wilson is very quick round this bottom turn, dives into that bottom turn and gets his nose in front once again. It's going to be last lap flag for them this time as they come round. Mark Cossar gets his nose in front. Those two are battling behind him. Paul Whitelam has decided to go on an outside line to get down that back straight in front of Myles Simmons. He just about noses in front. And as they get a lot of speed on, you can see that Andy Pack has gone very wide on that pit bend. It's given him a tighter line going up the back straight. Can he hold it going to this top turn? The Welsh crew try and respond and drive hard going into that top bend. So we're underway with race 22 and as they come down past me. It's Clive Stoneman that's made the best of the starts and they're all bunched together going to that first turn. Barry Bennett wants to change that. He wants to get a better points this time as he closes right up on Tim Larson in second place. Good scrap for this second place as they come off the top end. Very close finish between Adam Phil and Andrew Woodster. As they get underway, as they go down the back straight, that looks like James on the inside of that first turn. He's taken a very, very tight line. Don't think he's got the lead at the moment, as the lead is with Paul Cooper. Trying to get past Paul Cooper. Paul will have had time to work on the engine, I was going to say, work on the brakes, but James Shanes goes flying past him on the exit of that bottom bend. Another rider away into that first bend. They sort themselves out. Andrew Appleton, I can see on the inside. Charlie Powell has had a real battle this afternoon and made the best of the start, but Andrew's got it now on that pit bend.